January 13th, 2023, Friday. I'm off. I know some of you are probably thinking, what's the Evo doing sleeping inside? Well, the clutch bit the dust. So we're going to be doing a clutch job on this thing. So I don't know everything about automotive, you know, or doing mechanic work. I know a good bit. I think I'm a good parts changer. Let's just say that. I think I could accomplish. I could say that. With that said, I know how to change a clutch. I've taken transmissions off, all that good stuff, but I've never done a clutch job. So we're gonna attempt that today. I think I'm gonna do a tear down today, get everything nice and safe. I'm gonna show you guys what I bought as far as clutch goes. And you know me, you know I'm not just gonna put a clutch in there, right? There'll be something else going in along with that. Now, again, I'll show you guys everything I bought, all the tools that I think I will need. I ordered something else, but as long as it's daylight, which it is, I don't think I'll need that other tool yet. Depends how this drags out or how this works out, I should say. So we're going to, yeah, we're going to do that. I still haven't finished a camera installation yet. I got everything to do that, but the clutch went out when I was coming back from a doctor's appointment last Friday, and I've been trying to get all the parts in since then. So I started ordering everything that day to try to, you know, get to this point. So I hope you guys are in for this video is probably gonna be longer than normal, but hopefully some of you Evo guys in the States that have this car, because the 4, 5, and 6, I would imagine this would be the exact same. It's pretty much the exact same chassis, minus a few things here and there. So I'm gonna quit jibber jabbering and I'm gonna get to work. So let's do that. All right, guys, so here's the tools that I bought to do the job correctly. So I have the 1/2-inch torque wrench. I'll show you guys it does 25 to 250 foot-pounds. Also does Newton meters, but we don't use that. And I also got another 1/2-inch, and yes, I do have adapters to downsize to 3/8 if I need. But this one does 10 to 150 just for like the smaller stuff. And then here I got the adapters to reduce down or go up or however I would need. And I also been needing to get this, and I just finally did it. This is a box of different lug sizes, and as you can see, they got standard and metric. You just flip it and you use this adapter to go to it. And yes, I will be torquing my wheels to the spec because it was recommended to me to do that, so I will do that. And the only thing I didn't get that was Lexavon was this, because I don't think the other company makes that. So I'll be using this to try to help get the CV shafts out a little easier. And the box underneath it is for the Genesis. I have a seized caliper on the driver's side. It's not completely seized, but when I almost hit a guardrail coming off the interstate and I could not steer right because the car kept pulling to the left, I just went ahead and ordered the caliper. So I just didn't get a chance to do it yet because I need to get my Evo back up and going. So we're gonna do that. So, and obviously the other tools you're gonna need to start disassembling everything is, you know, 12 millimeter, 14 millimeter, 17, 19, probably a lot of 10 millimeter as well. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna disassemble as much as I can from the top, and then I'll probably take the starter out as well because I think it's easier to take out from the top. And then I'll obviously lift the car, put it on jack stands, and now I have a transmission jack adapter, and I'm going to show you guys that, or you'll see it when I'll film the whole process of everything. So I think that's the only tool I did not show. I think. I'm not quite sure. Let me see. Yeah, so I got the jack stands, I have the adapter, got the clutch and all that stuff. And let me get all the parts that I'm going to swap out, and I'll show you guys the parts I'm going to be putting in the car, the clutch and all that good stuff. So let me get all that out. Also, I bought something that I didn't know I needed. Again, this is my first JDM car I've ever imported into the United States. Well, it was already imported. I just by someone else, but you know what I mean. I didn't know that, or I guess maybe I just didn't realize that American license plates are smaller and the holes don't line up on a JDM trunk. So I bought this really expensive adapter where I can just, you know, not have to drill holes and all that good stuff. So yeah, didn't know that was a thing. I do now. So there's I'll probably end up making a video about things you should know before you get a JDM vehicle. And I think this goes for anything that was right-hand drive, is in kilometers. And as popular as the Evo platform is, the Evo 4, 5, and 6 were kind of, I don't know. Like here in the States, we don't have a lot of them. We have 4 and 5s. Rich people had the 5s way before they were supposed to. I don't know how they pulled that off. Adam Millsy. But yeah, so I'm going to put that on and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. And since I finally have my $1,364 license plate, thank you, Mississippi. Got to charge you that sales tax on something you didn't buy in the state. Got to love that. Anyway, so let me get set up for that, and we'll do that before we start having too much fun with the transmission. So got the license plate on. This kit comes with 2 bars to do the top and the bottom, but on Evos, or on mine, I don't know, maybe other Evos have it, there's no screws for the bottom. It's just like a little ridge that holds the plate on the bottom, which, I mean, you see from the side, it's kind of, oh, you can't really get much closer than that, but see, it's kind of at an angle, but, and they have like spacers, but if you don't use the spacers, the screws are like way too long. So I may change that. I probably will. And because I have some metric bolts that I can use, but for now I'll leave it alone because other priorities, right? So here you go. Looks good. I mean, it's really sturdy. And the way you do it is, obviously you would put it with the, you would put the bracket like this on the car, and then the inside ones are for the American plate, and then the outside's for the Japanese. So you would, they have spacers and bolts down here, and you just put the spacer and all that if you need it, and that should be it. I mean, it's bolt on. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but figured I'd show this kit. Never heard of Blocks Racing. They must be proud of their product. This thing was like 42 bucks. But I read good reviews. I mean, it's really sturdy, it's stout, it's very well made, but they're a little proud of it. So the fun begins. The teardown. So the next scene, you guys are gonna see me I'm gonna start tearing the Evo down. So pray for me that I can get this done and get the clutch adjusted and get everything back the way it needs to be. So let me quit jibber jabbering again and get to work. I think I tore out as much as I can for the first day. I wanted to kind of take my time, bag and tag everything that I pulled off, so I know I didn't go any further because I don't have something proper, as the people, as you folks on the other side of the pond would say. I don't have a proper container to drop all the coolant in, because I would like to reuse it if I possibly could. If not, I'll just go buy the really super expensive antifreeze. So even though we live in the South, I don't think we really need antifreeze, but the last few years, there are a few days that you probably would need it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it. But anyhow, everything is removed. So battery, I got the shift linkage removed. I got them out of the brackets, which the brackets look really sketchy. Trying to remember what else. Those, vacuums. There's a turbo, there's a solenoid that's hooked to the wastegate. I'm assuming that's the boost controller, factory boost controller. Got all that done. Probably what I might do is I'm going to change the fuel filter, and I'm going to put that in the next video. I'm going to put that in the next video, you guys. So the fuel filter has moisture on it. So if you put it on correctly, that shouldn't be a thing, right? So luckily on this car, that fuel filter is exactly like the Mirage. The fuel filter is even on the same side as the Mirage. So I've changed those damn things 50 times, and I think it's on the same side as on Old Blue as well. So got a little experience with those. Not really too concerned. It is what it is. That's going to get swapped. I also have new plugs that'll be going in the car. Don't know if it'll be in this transmission clutch swap video, whatever you want to call it. It may or may not, but we'll see. So with that said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down for the night, and we're going to pick back up tomorrow, and we're going to get this thing, hopefully get the transmission off and the clutch out and everything. I'd like to have everything back together tomorrow. I know that's a tall order, because again, I know how to change a clutch. I've watched thousands of videos of people changing it. It's not rocket science. It's on this car, it's pretty tedious. There's a lot of things you got to watch out for. Make sure you don't break hard lines or hydraulic lines, or make sure that, most of the stuff on the top of the transmission, when it's hooked up to the shifter, has these little slide pins or slide washers. I don't know the technical term. That slides in place, and Jesus Christ himself couldn't go up and pull that off. So, and that's by design, so you don't, when you're shifting, it doesn't pop out. So I understand the need. Still really annoying when you try to take it apart, though. So I did notice a few things on the car, but we'll go over that tomorrow. So good night, guys. See you tomorrow.